We try to generate a lot of excitement. We try to get to them right away. It's like the next task on our list, and at the very minimum, we'll call them before the end of the day unless there's a different time the consultant tells us they want to be reached. But honestly, try to generate a lot of excitement, let them know exactly what the next step is. They're usually very motivated, so really encourage them to upload things right away or send things back right away so that we can get them pre-approved, because they've been working towards that for sometimes a really long time to get there. So we try to be very clear about what they need to do next to get that contract on a house, get in that house, and finish the process. I think that's the most important thing, knowing the manual guidelines really well. We're pretty aggressive still with our pre-approvals on manuals. I don't think that we try to be any more conservative, or with Lighthouse files, I don't think we try to be any more conservative with those pre-approvals, but it helps to know the manual guidelines, and if they qualify as a manual underwrite, it's just a lot easier to just go ahead and issue that pre-approval when you know there won't be issues pushing you from an AUS to a refer.
So once we get the Lighthouse file back, we're really excited because these clients are super motivated to move forward. They've just gotten the good news, and now we're telling them that potentially they can go out shopping. So we really pump up that call. It's also a really great time to pump them up for VUR and share that, hey, we've got a agent in your area that we've worked with in the past. They're really successful and really good at helping you negotiate to get the seller to pay your closing costs. That's really going to be important to them because a lot of time they've spent a lot of their money trying to get their scores up.
Whenever we get a borrower back from Lighthouse, we try to call that lead as soon as possible. These people are super excited. They may have been working for 2 weeks to get their credit scores up. They may have been working for 2 to 6 months to get their credit scores up. So now the Lighthouse consultant has told them the great news. We want to continue to build off of that momentum and keep that excitement going forward so that we can get them pre-approved. We can get them a pre-approval letter so that they can start shopping for the home of their dreams. So again, very important to get to those leads right away. Don't let them linger. Treat them like any other lead that you would get from Veterans United.
So with a file back from Lighthouse, a very important way or attitude to treat that is it is exactly the same as a PQ out through the Get Lead system. If you know your guidelines, you should be getting aggressive with manual underwrites, pre-approvals. So that's all the more reason you shouldn't treat a Lighthouse file differently. I do immediately thank the borrower for their hard work. I tell them, you know, if you didn't buckle down on this, you wouldn't have gotten back to my desk. So I think encouraging them and thanking them so they know that we didn't do this for them is an important aspect as well. And then it's off to the races. It's just a normal PQ out, just like all the others.
When we get a file back from Lighthouse, we're going to start by introducing ourselves, make sure they understand we're all the part of the same team. We're all working towards the same goal, which is to help you purchase your home. So to do so, we're going to verify all of your information, look at everything past the credit report that could stop you from closing in the next 3 to 6 months, and then set out the expectation for the borrower so they know what's coming down the line for them.